everyone. This is the video that I promised you, just going over everything that is due for week 3 and to give you some quick and easy tips and tricks over how to navigate through the course. So this is going to be week 3, which is going to run from Monday, September 25th to Sunday, October 1st. And a couple things I want to point out is the assignments. I'm always going to post tips and tricks and notes in the announcements section right here. So you always need to read over new announcements that you haven't read over when you come into the classroom. Additionally, you have your calendar over here of when everything is due so that you don't miss any deadlines. So that's my tips for this week. This week we're going to be heading into Module 3, which is time management, which I know a lot of you talked about that you needed a little bit of help with. So we're going to go straight over to content items. This is where you're going to find everything through the course. And we're going to just click content and go in and look at the information. So I came right to Module 3. So if you come to Module 3, time management, this is everything you have to do for the week for the course. So obviously you still won't see any of this if you have not scored 100% on the syllabus quiz, which there are some of you that have not. So you're having a really difficult time turning in your work and turning it in accurately. But here's your welcome to Module 3, your Module 3 content, and then the content quiz. You must make an 80% or better on the content quiz to have these items open up for you. So let's jump into welcome to Module 3. So when you come to Welcome to Module 3, this is just going to give you everything that's due for the week. You're going to have our Introduction to the Week, which is time management. You're going to have your module objectives, which is to recognize ways you waste time and to list time management skills. And then what's due this week, you have your content quiz, which you must make an 80 on, due by Wednesday at 11:59. You have your journal entry, which is due by Thursday at 11:59, and then your responses to classmates, which is due by Sunday. Your Challenge 3, which is due by Sunday at 11:59, and your Going Further, which is due by Sunday at 11:59. A hint about the quiz. Some of you are having a little bit of difficulty. What I did is I went into the quiz and I copied and pasted it into a document. These X's are not the correct answer, by the way, just in case you were thinking. But I printed off the quiz, and then as I went through the content, I just marked all the areas on the quiz that answered the questions. So you can see the first question on the quiz is which suffers supposed when multitask. So as I was reading over the information, when I found this answer, I just went ahead and clicked it. What TV show shows are referenced in the video, What Time Management in College Looks Like? Well, as I watched the video, I listened for which shows were referenced, and then I just circled that. So now after I've gone through the content, I already have all the answers to the quiz, and I can just go in and answer those questions. So once you've done the module, go back. Once you've done the welcome, go back to the module, and then you can see here's all your content. So read through the content. This week's content is all about time management and how important it is to have time management. So you'll come in, you'll read these 3 readings. The scheduling time management slide, just a little tip for you, if you right click on it and open it in a new tab, that's going to be the way you're going to be able to get to the content because it takes a while to load.
I'm Andrew.
You're going to want to also turn on the volume on your computer to listen as you go through the slides because this is a recorded slide. You're also going to have steps for strong time management. Guys, this is a quiz question. All you have to do is come look at these and you can answer the question to the quiz. And then how lack of time management affects college student. This is going to talk to you about multitasking and trying to get a lot done at one time. And what that really does is it heightens your stress and gives you lower academic performance. So you really want to go through your day and have time management. Here's a video on how to manage your time better. And then these 2 videos are kind of the exact same thing, but you're going to need both of them to be able to do the journal entry and the challenge for this week. So especially this first top, how to manage your time better, you're going to want to watch this video from the beginning to the 2-minute mark, and then you're going to click on this link, and you're going to want to do this early in the week because this requires you to record your day for 24 hours. So you're going to record what are you doing. Then you're going to stop and look at it, and you're going to do your biggest time wasters and how much time did you spend doing those things. I usually in this class get a lot of Netflix binging for a big time waster or playing on your cell phone. It'll be interesting to see what you come up with. And then after you do that, this is what your journal entry will be based on this week. And then after you do that, you're really going to go back and you're going to think about how can I change my time wasters. Now, you're not going to change all your time wasters because everybody needs downtime, but that's going to be one way. And then you have this college survival tips. You're going to want to watch this because this is going to give you how to manage your time. So these two videos are going to be what you need for your challenge this week. This video is what you're going to need for your journal entry. Hopefully that makes sense. So after you interact with all the content, you're going to read everything, then you're going to come to the content quiz, and you're going to take the content quiz. Or if you do what I suggested, you're going to come to the content quiz first, and you're just going to copy it and then go through the quiz as you are going through the content in the modules. And then after you've taken the content quiz and scored 80%, you'll be able to go through these assignments, which is the journal entry, which is on time management. So your journal entry, you're going to use this to answer the question, how much time did you blow? What were your biggest time wasters? And how do you feel about the time you wasted? So you're going to want to answer all of those questions. And your original post is due by Thursday the 28th at 11:59. And then, again, you're going to want to respond to 3 classmates by October 1st. Remember, your original posting has to be 200 words, and your responses to classmates need to be 100 words. So then after you do your journal entry, you're going to want to come and do your challenge 3, which is you're going to look back on this, your biggest time wasters, and you're going to tell me the ways that you're going to change those time wasters. So how will you turn your time wasters into useful time? Lay out a plan of action. And you're going to reference the other things we learned in the content, those videos that told you how can you manage your time. Obviously, one way is going to be to have a planner, to make a to-do list. What are you going to do to turn it around? And this needs to be in 500 words at least, and in MLA format. So you're going to want to make sure you use a heading. And then the going further is going to be to take a really good look at how you spend your time. You might want to do this, the going further, before you do your challenge because it really might help you. And then you're going to turn your going further into an Excel spreadsheet. And you're going to list your whole day and how many minutes you spend doing each thing, and you're going to turn it into a pie graph. So if this is an example of my day, you can see I spend an awful lot of time working. Actually, I did this incorrectly. I need to take out my total. I spend a lot of time working, and then I spend a lot of time sleeping. So my 2 biggest things that I do every day are working and sleeping. And then you can see where I have other objects that I do. Watching TV, everyone needs downtime. So I have 60 minutes for that. Working on projects around the house, that's probably doing laundry. You can see how this all plays into my pie chart. So I'm going to correct this before you guys pull it up and take out this 1440. It shouldn't have been included. That's my total. Your total will be 1,440 minutes because that's how many minutes are in 24 hours. So that is all for this week. So remember, you have to get the 80% on the content quiz because we have to make sure we're interacting with the content. And then go through these generally in that order. Content quiz is due first, then your journal entry, and then your challenge and going further are both due on Sunday. I do think if you do your going further first, that's going to help you with your challenge and how to manage your time. Let me know if you have any questions or if anything didn't make sense or if I went too fast or you have any feedback on other things that you really want me to add into this video. I hope you guys have a great week.